Hi, this is Kat Chancellor with Stamp Art Connection and StampArtConnection.com. What I want to do today is give you my catalog reveal from my pre-order, because I was very fortunate enough to go to the convention in Atlanta. Here's my placard, and I even got my little button here that says first on stage, and I really wanted to make this on stage because it was the 30th anniversary. So I want to share all the great things that I was able to order as a benefit of going to on stage. The first set I want to show you is actually my favorite. It's called Sea of Textures, and you can see by the designer series paper here, it's got some wonderful, wonderful patterns and textures that are put together. I mean, there's bubbles and there's lots of neat movement for this particular stamp set. Now, I love it. This is my personal favorite. It's got coral, and it has netting and an octopus. But one of the neatest things about this is that the die set that comes with it has all the pieces to cut out a lot of these figures. You can cut out starfish, or rather sand dollars. Here's a school of fish. Here is seaweed. This is for the octopus. Here's the coral, and even some sea netting. And you have different sizes of your sand dollar. So this is a really, really nice nice set, and it kind of appealed to me, living here in Pensacola by the Gulf. It also comes with, as part of this suite, these really neat little sprinkles that you could use for a shaker card. Since you can cut out the octopus, you could probably turn that into a shaker card. It has some Night of Navy twine, and I also optioned to buy, and I can't find her right now, but I optioned to buy the Mermaid Stamp Set to, here she is. I didn't own this before, but I went ahead and purchased it because I think this magical mermaid is going to go really well with this whole suite to come up with some really neat ideas for some cards. So that's one of the first suites that was demonstrated, and that I thought was really nice. The second set is this photopolymer set called Varied Vases. It comes with this neat punch. Now this is Mary Fish's commemorative $1 million sales set. And if you know Mary Fish, she has Stamping Pretty and StampingPretty.com, and it happens to be this symbol right here, this little tulip. So I think it's really kind of neat that she incorporated it into her stamp design. So lots of vases and lots of options for flowers. You will see this when you get the catalog in your hands. They have some really nice nice cards that were made with this, and I can't wait to put some things together and demonstrate them for you here in the coming weeks. The next set is called the Painted Glass Set. And let me find the dies. What's neat about this set is, and I'm going to show you a card that I put together there in Atlanta, is that it comes with all these neat kind of here you see like a rose window, and it has all these different shapes. You can cut out the butterfly and the bird and the rose, and some really neat textures and shapes that these dies provide. And on top of that, kind of going with this Gothic stained glass feel, I've done some calligraphy. I actually taught calligraphy, so I really was drawn to this wonderful Gothic Old English lettering here. It's really well done. And if it's teamed up with this beautiful vellum here, as you can see on this background, you can take this vellum and you can color the back of it with your stamping blends markers, and you can come up with some really nice patterns and images that can really add to a lot of nice cards. So I'm really looking forward to demonstrating some neat ideas with this stamp set called Painted Glass. And this is a suite. It also includes some other elements, and they're these tinted faceted buttons that come with the set. So they're kind of jeweled buttons that you can use to put on your cards. So that is the Painted Glass suite that will be out in the new annual catalog. So let me put this aside and bring out Sitting Pretty. Now, Sitting Pretty really appealed to me because of this guy right here. Now, you know I have Rocky the Pug, and you've heard him on all my videos. And if you were on my Facebook site, you could see that Rocky was sitting on my suitcase because he wanted to go with me in Atlanta. Well, I'm going to turn this bulldog into a pug because I just love any card set that has a dog, and I really like this scene of sitting by a chair or a bench. And guess what? Look at what this die set, this bundle provides. Do you remember that one set that has this sitting with you? Well, look at this. This now cuts out that bench, and you get some nice textured for some cobblestones. This die cuts out this shape right here. You can cut out the bulldog, and then you can also cut out some of these other figures. But I really thought this was a really nice set, and I'm glad that Stampin' Up! Provided some dies that cut out that bench, because I think you not only can use it for this set, but you could also use it with the other set as well. So that's Sitting Pretty stamp set from the new catalog. The next set that I really liked was called Lily Pad Lake. Now, Lily Pad Lake has this wonderful crane, but what blew me out of the water was some of the cards they did, not only with the image of these, the texture of this kind of ripple and the crane, but let's look at the dies, because I love the bundles and I love the dies. So let's look at that. See this? You can cut out the crane, you can cut out some wonderful seagrass, the boats, the lily pad, and then you have some nice placards that you can use to set off your sentiments. But this right here, this die, and it's kind of hard to take off this paper, but if you use this on paper, you can not only create some windows and then put another color underneath it, or even some glittery glimmer paper, and put your crane. But this will match if you turn this and march it kind of up the paper. So I'm going to demonstrate that in one of my cards. But the other thing you can use is you can use this as a neat mask and use some of that that dimensional paste that we have. And that was one of the things that was demonstrated at the on stage. So I really, really thought this was a great set to get and play around with. So I can't wait to get to do that. It's called Lily Pad Lake. Let's see, the next set that I want to show you is a set called Nature's Poem. And I want to show you all these wonderful finlets. Look at that, because it goes with this set right here. All of these dies and finlets not only match these images in Rooted in Nature, but they also offer some texture when you emboss them. And here is a card that I made using that stamp set and this designer series paper right here. You can see all the neat colors and the patterns and textures that are offered in this suite. It's just really, really pretty. It is meant to, and I'm going to bring on the twine and these really neat metal accents. It's meant to accompany, and if you look at this suite, it's meant to accompany our wonderful Lovely as a Tree. And you know how really popular and how eternal that stamp set is. So I really thought this was, they hit it out of the park with this one. So you can see I have dies that I can cut this tree out. I can cut this great big oak out. I can cut out these pine trees and these leaf elements. The only thing I can't cut out is this great big tree ring there. But I just think that is absolutely gorgeous. And it was one of my my favorite picks. And I really did enjoy putting together the card as one of our make and takes. So this is called Nature's Poem. It's a suite, and it'll be available in the new catalog. And here's a sample. Just really gorgeous. So I hope you like that one. And I think that's all. I've showed you the lily pad and the Nature's Poem. And the only other thing that I want to show you is this one here. This is a hostess set that you can earn during this next catalog campaign. And what's kind of neat about this is that you have balloons, books, a cake, you have a placard here, and you have these legs in a skirt that you can change with different patterns that stand holding the books, the cake, or the balloons, and says such things as happy birthday, congratulations, thank you, and you know, miss you, hope you feel better. So this is kind of a neat an all occasion card, that stamp set that you can use. Some of the designs that were offered by some of the ladies. I can't read this lettering, it's too small, but that is beautiful. I can tell that's with the Perfectly Eclectic or the Eclectic set. Beautiful primary colors, Thanks a Bunch by Madeline Lassa from Gainesville, Florida. This is from Dana Sullivan. Beautiful card, just very simple with the wood grain and the flowers. For My Friend, stamps from Kim Matthews, very nice. I really love the colors of the brown and the yellow. Heather De La Fuente from Hello There Honey Bear, beautiful card. Love the red, white, and blue, or red, white, and black here. And the doily. This is F.L. Wagner. Beautiful daisy card with the DSP from Dixie Stewart. Thinking of You with the beautiful, I think these are the cherry blossoms from Becky Alpers. This is a really nice card. Happy birthday, a little bee. And this is with, I believe it's Night of Navy and Marina Mist. Pear Pizzazz and Marina Mist. Very pretty. And using the texture from the Basket Weave embossing folder. Very masculine card from Jackie Walker. Using that corduroy from the Truly Tailored set. Oh, this is a really nice card from Pamela McIntyre Abaro. And some pretty colors. Offset a little bit. Have a Dinerific birthday. Nobody there. With Heartfelt Sympathy from Sandy Haynes. Beautiful Orchids and a Butterfly from Fran Lynn. Let's Celebrate from that really nice set. Don't have a name here, but that's really pretty. I kind of want to open this one up. This one's been kind of wondering what this one does. So I'm going to open this up because I think there's a little bit more into this. And yes, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That is a wow card. And I don't have a name for that. I wish she had left her name. I really love that. Beautiful workmanship. Beautiful card. Absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry she didn't leave her name. Beautiful card. Let's Be Friends Forever. Again, she didn't leave her name. This is another card I want to open up. This is a double point card. Open from the right. Created by Ginny Harrell. Let's see what this one does. Okay, open from the right. Oh, look. It's got Velcro right there. And you open it up. So I guess I had it upside down. So have a beautiful birthday. And then you open it here. A Day All About You. That's really pretty. I really like that. That was really nice. And that's from Ginny Harrell, celebratethejourney.com. Beautiful, beautiful card. So there is my my stash, my booty from Onstage Atlanta. Hope you enjoyed it. Please sign up for my newsletter and get some of my updates as I go forward and post some new things. Oh, let me also add that you will find when you go to my newsletter, I talk a little bit about this set here. I'm lucky to have a friend like you, but this paper and this whole suite is a special commemorative set that Stampin' Up! Is putting out. So if you get my newsletter, you'll learn all about that. And there's some special paper that Stampin' Up! Is coming up with. It's actually laser cut paper, and it's white on one side, and it is very vanilla on the other side, and you can put it on colors, on cards, and it's just a really nice decorative element. It also comes, the suite will come with a punch, and if you remember the 3-corner punch, this is a corner that it punches, and then it punches this neat element here. So this was a square that I was able to make this neat shape using that 3-corner punch. So look for that campaign that will be coming out soon. It comes with these neat cards that are already colored so that you can put this laser cut specialty paper and then slip them into these envelopes and boom, fast and ready, you have a card. So, Kat Chancellor with Stamp Art Connection. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave me a comment, and do go to my stampartconnection.com and sign up for my newsletter so you can get all the scoop while I spill the beans. Happy stamping!